What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl Crissy Mac, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about a common challenge that many of us face, which is remembering to take our medications. So if you guys know anyone that could benefit from these types of videos, please go ahead and share it with them. And if you're new to my channel, what's up? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to be notified when I post my next kidney video. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So let's be real, it can be quite a struggle, but fear not, I got some tips and solutions for you today. So first up is the power of technology. We all have a phone at some point, and this needs to be your buddy. Use your phone for setting your alarm. You want to make sure that you set your alarm on your phone every day and make sure that you have your medications ready to go. They even have medication reminder apps to keep you on track. So there's no excuses why you miss your medication or you're taking it late. Trust me, your phone is going to become your ultimate medication buddy. Next, let's bring in some organization magic. Say hello to the pill organizer. Now, I know there's some fancier ones and some nice looking ones compared to what I have, but this works for me. It's not expensive. If you guys need an organizer, I can drop one in my Amazon store, so you guys can go ahead and check that out so you can get one, because I need you guys to stay organized, very organized throughout this process. There's no more fumbling around trying to figure out what medications to take. We're gonna go ahead and pack this. Like, even for me, I have to pack my medication. As you guys can hear, I got like 1 day left in here. So I said, you know what? This is the best time for me to go ahead and get started. So I usually just unpack, I just unclip all of them and I just lift them up. That's it. I'll lift everything up. And I do this about once a week. I usually do this on a Sunday night, Sunday evening. As I'm getting ready for the week, I pack all my medications. And like I said in my previous video, I take two of these pills in the morning and 2 at night. So kind of happy. I have little ones, so I'm kind of happy. It's kind of hard to get this off because, God forbid. Make sure that you are putting your medications away, because you don't need like little ones finding these medications and just hanging around, because again, this is just for our body, not for anybody else's body. So I just kind of just drop them in for the designated time. And while I'm on here, I might as well do this with you guys, right? Because it's just important that we get this done. I want you guys to tell me, like, what kind of organizers are you doing? Like, what are you guys doing to keep organized? Because I don't play around when it comes to these medications. Like, I make sure that this is done, because honestly, the brain fog is real. I'm still battling with the brain fog, and sometimes I forget. I'm like, oh my, which pill did I take, you know? Like, did I take that this morning? Did I not? You know, I don't want to have to ask my husband, do you remember if I took my pills? Or my kids, like, I don't want to deal with that. And I don't want to overdose myself either. So I just want to make sure that I do what I need to do. And it doesn't take much. It takes you about 2 minutes to go ahead and fill this up. And sometimes I do add in some extras, like I will throw in like maybe a vitamin D, or if I'm lacking anything. This is why it's important to make sure that you're getting your labs done, just so you can see what you're low in. If you're low in iron, you already know. I told you guys to check out, I talked to my doctor and they told me that brain fog moment, right? Brain fog. What did I say for iron? I gotta go get it because I'm gonna forget and it's gonna bother me. Let me just Okay, so I did find it. Geritol. How can I forget this? I feel like this saved my life. Like, I was going through a lot and I had to incorporate that Geritol because that helped me. You guys, did I tell you guys that I'm no longer anemic? I am no longer anemic. I don't deal with any of that stuff anymore. Look, it's almost done. Like, I go through these like water. So I'm gonna add this to my Amazon store. Actually, I'm gonna add this to my Amazon store tonight because I've had some people tell me that they're on it, they're trying it. Talk to your doctor. Don't try anything. I'm not giving you no suggestions. I'm just telling you what worked for me. So talk to your doctor and verify what you should do for yourself. So again, I said I organize my medication, close this down, and I'm set for the week. And if I'm going on vacation or if I'm going anywhere, I bring this with me, but I also bring a new container with me. So I don't go anywhere without like packing extras, because God forbid, you go on a whole trip, get stuck, and you won't have no medication. It's not cute. It's not funny. I know my team's like, they'll ship it to wherever I'm at, but still, that's besides the point. I don't want to have to go through all of that. So that was me organizing my pill medications, and I threw a few vitamin Ds in there once in a while. You know, as African Americans, we lack a little bit of vitamin D once. My vitamin D levels have been very good, but I also deal with the lupus, and I feel like having my vitamin D levels it does wonders. I make sure that my levels are always on point. My doctor has not in a very long time say, hey, your vitamin D is low, I need you to do something. No, because I did something about it before they even told me to do something about it. Just because I know Black people lack vitamin D. And I don't be in the sun as much because the sun and lupus, we not friends. We not friends at all. So now let's get a little bit more creative, shall we? What I want you guys to do, if you really have a hard time, like, okay, you can't get an alarm and you have all these other excuses, put it in visual places, right? Like on my whiteboard, I also have take your medications, but I also have my planner, which I thought I had it with me, but I don't. I have it upstairs. So in my planner, under my to-do list for every day is take your medications and drink your water. See, always close reach. I always have my water. And even on my watch, it now gives me an alert, drink your water, take your medications. So I have everything set up. I love technology. I have everything set up so it's nice and easy. But like I said, maybe get a whiteboard and put it and write it down so it's somewhere visual. If you gotta write it on your bathroom window, your bathroom glass, do that. But wherever and however you can remember to take these medications, that's the purpose of this video. Also, another tip that you could do is link your medication to a routine. For example, like if you do walks in the morning, you know that every time you're done with your walk, you take your medication, right? Or listen, when I take my shower at this time at night, I'll go and I will take my medication. Sometimes linking it to a routine can help you just as well. Also, what you can do is just, ask for some support from your family and friends. Ask them to remind you or just ask you, did you take your medication? My kids love to do that. My kids are like my mini alarm clocks, but they'll be starting back school soon, so they can't do that as often. But especially at nighttime, mommy, did you take your medications? Honey, did you take your medication? So I have enlisted my family members to remind me. Sometimes I'm on the phone with my mom and it's late at night. She's like, baby, did you take your medication? And I'm like, oh yeah, let me go take my medication, because you get off track. You may have an alarm and you're busy ripping and running and you swipe it and say, I'll get back to it. And then you completely forget because you got brain fog like I do. So enlisting other people makes it easier just as well. So you're getting touched in different ways. You got your container, you have your alarms, you've listed people, you've done it all that you need to do just so you make sure that you're taking these medications on time. So remember, my YouTube family, that taking your medications is essential to your health. I love coming on and doing these types of videos for you. This was a very quick video, nothing too elaborate. It's really not that hard in regards to that. But again, like I said, it's very overwhelming in the beginning because you're on different time schedules. In the beginning, sometimes you may have to take one in the morning, mid-morning, afternoon, just because of your schedule, because you can't take all your medications in one shot. Sometimes the doctor will require you to set them up, by time basis, so you have to have your alarm. But it does get overwhelming. Like I have some friends and even family members that have gotten a kidney transplant. They say how it's so much. You have a knapsack full with all your medications and you have to do this and you have to put this timer on. It's a full-time job. Okay, don't let no one tell you that getting a kidney transplant is going to be completely easy. Yes, it's much easier than being on dialysis, but it is definitely a full-time job. It is emotional. You have your highs, your ups and your downs. Some days you're like, man, I don't want to take any of these medications. I'm done taking these medications. But you have to, right? You have to, because somebody gave a piece of their life so you can live. Right? Somebody died and you got their organ or so forth, but you know that it took some sacrifice for you to get that kidney transplant. So that's why I come on and I want to just stress to the fact of you guys just doing everything you can do to stay as healthy as possible. And if you guys have any other videos that you want me to make in regards to this journey, let me know. Even if you have questions on dialysis. Yes, sometimes you guys ask me questions and I'm not gonna lie, it's been a minute. I forget. I'll go back. sometimes I gotta go back to my videos to be like, man, what was I going through at that time, right? Because you tend to forget as you're getting better and you don't remember because you're not in that day-to-day moment. But it's a blessing. Getting a kidney transplant has been an absolute blessing. So I have no complaints in taking these medications because it's saving my life. Okay? It's saving my life. All right, guys. I love you guys. I appreciate you. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. See you guys next time. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to follow me on socials. So I have been putting together Pinterest. I don't know if you guys are on Pinterest, but I'm loving Pinterest lately. So I am very new to Pinterest. So you guys can follow me on Pinterest as well. All of those stuff will be in the comments. But TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, come on, jump in the DMs. Let's have a conversation. But that's all I wanted to come back and tell you guys. Follow me on the socials at Crissy Mac.